Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Happy Mamba Day, and welcome to another edition of ZSPN. I'm your host, Zaid here, and today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers as concerns their amazing blowout game against the Portland Trailblazers tonight in Game 4 of the NBA first round of the playoffs. And I just want to give you guys my thoughts and my opinions about what we witnessed in tonight's game. And we're going to be talking about a little bit about, Kobe Bryant and, the legacy that he's left for not just Laker fans, but all of NBA and in the sports world as well. So I just want to give you guys my thoughts and my opinions about it, and also about the game tonight. And without further ado, let's just get right into it. So guys, the Lakers got a win over the Portland Trailblazers tonight in a blowout game. It all began in the first and second quarter, where the Lakers dominated in a huge way, and all because of LeBron and Anthony Davis stepping up. And what better way for the Lakers to win a game like this than Mamba Day, okay, Kobe Bryant Day. It was a great win to end the day, in a good note by winning a Lakers game on Kobe Bryant Day. And guys, if those of you who know me by now, I mean, Kobe Bryant is one of my favorite NBA players of all time. He's on the top of my list, and he's one of my favorite Lakers of all time. There has been a lot of Laker legends that played for this organization that I can name on the top of my head that are great, but Kobe Bryant is just one of those type of players that if you were in my own generation when we saw Kobe Bryant play, he is our Michael Jordan, okay? He was one of those type of guys that you just admired when it came to his playing ability and his shooting, his clutch shooting, and I mean everything across the board. The scorer that he is, I mean, it was just one of a kind when it came to how Kobe Bryant played the game and basically changed the game, if you really think about it. How he went out there every single night and dominate every single night by scoring and breaking records, and he's just one of those type of players that you just have to see him once in a lifetime opportunity. And Kobe Bryant, he will be missed. It's just, I still can't believe it. I mean, most fans until this day cannot believe that Kobe Bryant is gone. I mean, he's gone too soon. Today's his 40. He's supposed to be 42 years old this year, and unfortunately, due to the terrible tragedy that happened back in January, it was very sad to see a man like that gone so soon, and especially for his daughter Gigi, who had a lot of promise in her to become a basketball player. I mean, it was very sad to see this tragedy happened to one of the greatest players of all time in Kobe Bryant. And kudos to the city of LA for giving a street name for Kobe Bryant. I believe it's called Kobe Bryant Boulevard. So, and I'm not sure what's the exact location is, but I'll put the post of whoever made that happen. But I'll put that for you guys so you guys can check that out. But yeah, it's gonna be great, to see that type of honor bestowed to Kobe Bryant, and hopefully down the line there could be a statue for him, and a plethora of other things. So looking forward to I believe this week, I believe the city of LA and the Lakers in general are honoring Kobe Bryant this week. So even though yesterday was his birthday on Sunday, and today being Monday, being Kobe Bryant Day, we just want to celebrate more of the greatness of Kobe Bryant. So rest in peace, Kobe. Rest in peace, Gigi, and the rest of the victims that suffered in that terrible plane helicopter crash. So our deepest condolences to those families, and all I can really say is thank you, Kobe Bryant. That's all I can say about that. But moving on, let's get into the game tonight. I mean, the Lakers really stepped up in a huge way by getting a huge win over the Portland Trailblazers in Game 4, basically a blowout, which it was a really type of a testament of how the Lakers, when they put their minds together and having that, I guess you can say, Mamba mentality, being Mamba Day, it was a great fitting for the Lakers to have a blowout game against the Portland Trailblazers. And, the most impressive performance that I can say overall from the Los Angeles Lakers is just that offensive attack. I mean, when you saw, like, maybe we're into maybe 5 minutes or 4 minutes into the game, the Lakers were like, they had 30 points and the Blazers had like 10, 12 points. So that offensive attack early in the game was it's something that the Lakers should always do. I mean, we witnessed that in Game 3 as well. So the offensive attack in the first and second quarter is what gives the Lakers more of an advantage when it comes to how they dominate in certain situations. And we witnessed that in tonight's game, and it was just a done deal. I mean, they continued on to the second quarter, and then when it came to the fourth quarter, the greatness of Kuzma shooting those threes, and also Dwight Howard contributing earlier in the fourth quarter, really sealed the deal for the Lakers to get a huge win over the Portland Trailblazers. And even though those type of players stepped up, we have to give a lot of credit to LeBron James, who had 30 points out there and really led the Lakers in the first quarter. So it was a huge perk of how LeBron James participates and being that veteran leader on the team to really facilitate how the game goes. And he just really helped the Lakers out in a huge way, and I think he was doing it for Kobe Bryant in this particular game win on Mamba Day. So, and just on a quick note, I love the jerseys. Okay, I want to see more of this jersey worn throughout this NBA this playoff series. So if any given time, if the Lakers have an opportunity to wear that jersey again, I would love to see that, because that's just a nice jersey. I mean, I really want to go get it, so or order it. So that's just my own preference, and I just like it. So but anyway, LeBron James stepped up out there tonight so great job out there for LeBron James. Anthony Davis, he had 18 points, but I believe he suffered an injury. I think he had back spasms, so I'm not sure how long he'll be out for. Hopefully it's not anything serious, because Anthony Davis has been well known for having back issues. So hopefully it's not anything too too bad that will keep him away from the Los Angeles Lakers. If the Lakers right now, they are 3-1, so any game from now moving forward, if they get a W, it would maybe they will not need Anthony Davis. That's why possibly Kyle Kuzma will step up his game more if somehow Anthony Davis is not ready to come back. But hopefully it's not anything serious. Maybe it's just a day-to-day type of injury, or he could miss maybe a couple of weeks, but hopefully not. But a speedy recovery for Anthony Davis. But he did have 18 points out there, and he was the main guy that really helped the Lakers as well, especially in the first and second quarter as well. I believe at the end of the first quarter he had 12 points. So it's just with him being a huge contributor to the Los Angeles Lakers as well. It really helps the Lakers, have a huge advantage when it comes to having a huge lead. So a solid performance for Anthony Davis, even though he did suffer an injury. So hopefully a speedy recovery for Anthony Davis moving forward. So great job tonight for Anthony Davis. And then when it comes to the rest of the Lakers squad, like I said in the beginning, going into this segment of the game, the Lakers, even though it was the offensive attack, I can honestly say the shooting in tonight's game was really a good improvement than the past couple of games that we've been seeing from the Lakers when they tried to attempt shooting. They had a much better shooting record in tonight's game than the Portland Trailblazers. Their team is struggling as well, and Damian also suffered an injury as well. So I believe an ankle injury. So he could potentially miss some time, or he could have a miraculous change of feeling and could potentially play, but still remains to be seen about that. But they're missing their top star, so they can all basically rely on CJ McCollum and Carmelo Anthony. So and maybe Hassan Whiteside, but still remains to be seen about that. But their top guy, he's injured, but hopefully it's not anything serious for him as well. But that's the issue. But like I said, the better shooting tonight was from the Los Angeles Lakers. They had a much better shooting than the past couple of games that they've been struggling when it comes to the lack of shooting. And we have to give a lot of credit out there to KCP, who's basically, I don't know what happened in that, after that first game of the first round where the Lakers lost against the Portland Trailblazers in the beginning of the playoffs. But maybe he had a talk with Frank Vogel or maybe possibly LeBron James, Clutch Sports. I mean, he just had basically awakening to having a huge contribution to the Los Angeles Lakers in this series so far with his shooting ability. And he's been going 3 of 5. He's been going 3 of 6. So his ability to shoot the three was really a huge help for the Los Angeles Lakers throughout this series so far. So hope he keeps it up, moving forward. So great job tonight for KCP. But overall, really, like I said, when it comes to the Lakers, the shooting was much improved in this go round when it came to facing the Portland Trailblazers in Game 4 on Mamba Day. So it was a great moment to witness from the Los Angeles Lakers for stepping up their game in tonight's win against a blowout win against the Portland Trailblazers. And like I said, the Lakers are now 3 wins under their belt, and Portland Trailblazers have 1 on the Los Angeles Lakers, and it could basically be a finale in possibly in these next couple of days, or it depends on how the Portland Trailblazers feel. They could surprise us, but I can honestly see them maybe finishing this series in Game 5, but still remains to be seen about that. And it's just one of those type of moments where I was just so impressed that the Lakers, finishing off this day by getting a win on Kobe Bryant Day, 8/24. So it was a great moment to witness the Lakers getting a win on one of my favorite players of all time's day. So it's just, I hope they keep this momentum alive, having that Mamba mentality moving forward, and And hopefully with more games to come, I can honestly say we can see a lot more greatness from the Los Angeles Lakers moving forward. And just on a quick note, when it comes to the bench, I mean, the bench also helped out the Lakers as well, especially in the third and fourth quarter. And like I said in the beginning, going through the game, Kyle Kuzma stepped up in the fourth quarter in a huge way by shooting those threes. And in the beginning of the fourth quarter, which he got 18 points out of tonight's game. I forgot to mention it, so that's why I'm going through it right now. But and also Dwight Howard, who led the Lakers tonight in rebounds by, I believe, 8 rebounds out there. So he's also helped out the Lakers as well throughout the game tonight, and especially in the fourth quarter, in the beginning of the fourth quarter, alongside Kyle Kuzma. And then when it comes to the rest of the Lakers on the bench, some of them stepped up, some of them, just contributed a bit. I want to see more playing time for Dion Waiters, because he really helped out the Lakers in the at the end of the third, going into the fourth quarter as well. So I just want to see more from Dion Waiters. I hope Frank Vogel gives him more minutes. And I just want to see something out of J.R. Smith. I mean, he did get a steal and he did facilitate the game when it comes to his playmaking. But, I just want to see him more contributing to the Los Angeles Lakers more. But overall, like I said, the Lakers are having a mindset, that Mamba mentality in tonight's game, and they just want to get a W on Kobe Bryant Day, Mamba Day. I mean, whatever you guys call it. I call it Mamba Day or, Kobe Bryant, so I kind of mix it up. So whichever way you guys call it, please comment down below. I mean, it was a great win. I'm so happy I can just go to sleep happy. So it's just a great moment. So guys, please comment down below, like, subscribe to the channel, share my videos all over Facebook, Twitter, all the good social media stuff, and please give me your thoughts about tonight's game against the Portland Trailblazers on the Kobe Bryant Day. What do you guys think about the Lakers' performance, and who really stepped up for the Los Angeles Lakers? Was it LeBron James? Was it Anthony Davis? Maybe Kyle Kuzma, Dwight Howard, KCP? I mean, please, I want to know. Please comment down below. I really do appreciate every single one of you for showing me the love and support on my channel, and of course on all of my social media sites. I'll leave the links to my social media sites in the description of this video so you guys can check it out. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course I'll leave a link to my channel as well, wherever you guys are watching this. But just by subscribing, commenting, liking, sharing my videos, I do appreciate every single one of you, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers, and once again, thank you, Kobe Bryant, for the memories, and rest in peace to Kobe Bryant and his daughter, Gigi. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.